Such products of the imagination have a very long history, which perhaps it would be worthwhile to outline briefly. One could say that their development takes a particular path. The elements out of which they are constructed were taken by the human inventor from reality. Within the mind of this inventor and his thoughts, these elements underwent complex reworking and were transformed into products of the imagination. Finally, once they were given material form, they returned to reality, but returned as a new active force with the potential to alter the reality. It is the complete cycle followed by the creative operation of imagination. It would be incorrect to suppose that only in the area of technology, in the area of practical effects on nature, is imagination capable of completing this full cycle. Such a cycle can also be found in the area of emotional imagination where it is not difficult to trace. It is a fact that precisely when we confront a full cycle completely by the imagination is when we find that both factors, the intellectual and the emotional, are equally necessary for an act of creation. Feeling as well as thought drives human creativity. Reward writes, Reward writes, every dominant thought is supported by some needs, aspiration, or desire that is an element of effect, so that it would be complete nonsense to believe in the constancy of any idea existing in purely intellectual state, in all its dryness and coldness. Every dominant thought or emotion must be concentrated in an idea or image to give it flesh, to provide it with a system without which it would remain in an instinct state. Thus, we see these two terms, dominant thoughts and dominant emotion, are almost equal in value insofar as both include two inseparable elements, and the only difference is which predominates. This can be demonstrated most effectively using an example drawn from artistic imagination. Indeed, why do we need work of art? Do you not influence our internal world, our thoughts, and feelings just as much as technical equipment influences the external world, the world of nature?